Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I discovered something a little bit different out on Amazon that kind of intrigued me, so I thought I would get it and bring it to my channel. This is a little bit of a different way to store your markers. If you have a larger set of markers rather than your typical pencil type case, you know, that has your sleeves in it and you insert all your markers. This is a little bit of a different way of storing your markers, and you can take them on the go at the same time. What it is a marker backpack. Different concept, right? So let's take this out. Let's see. Let me get a scissors here. Let's see how this thing goes together because I have no idea. So we'll have to figure it out together. I thought it looked very interesting and like I said, a great way to store a larger set of markers. Now, you do get some of your Velcroed inserts, which is going to make your shelves throughout the backpack. Now, if you have, say you have, I don't know, your 100 set of CaliArts, and you put that in this backpack, you're still going to have plenty of room in this backpack. So maybe you wanted to put some thinner markers on top. You are going to have plenty of storage left on top yet. So I contacted the company and I asked them, can you purchase additional inserts so that you can make additional shelves, if you want to call them that, within the backpack? And they got back to me and they said they were considering. Now I haven't looked up it recently. I actually purchased this quite a while ago, just haven't gotten around to reviewing it yet. And they got back to me. They were going to send me 2 additional inserts, but they were talking about possibly selling these separately so that you can insert as many as you want in here. And as you can see, you get quite a few of them. So we're going to see how far this will take us, how many layers of markers, pens, pencils, whatever you want to throw in here. Because, of course, the height of each one of your shelves, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be dependent on how far apart you place these. And they're Velcroed into place. So it's totally up to you how wide you want to make each one of those shelves. Okay, so let's open up this backpack. See how those inserts are going to go in. So as you can see, you just open this up as a backpack. It has backpack straps on it, and it opens up like this. I should really see if I can get this camera up a little bit higher. Okay, and then you do have a pocket here. Maybe if you have watercolor pencils in or something, you want to put water brushes in here, you want to put a little pad of note paper, whatever, you know, maybe some spare writing pens, fine liners, things like that. Okay, so I believe, again, it's maybe going to be a little difficult. Let's see if I can put you at an angle a little bit. And maybe you'll be able to see this a little bit better. It has a hard backing to it and then fuzzy sides. So again, I am assuming the Velcro is going to stick to these sides. So that's why I'm saying you can adjust the height of each one of these shelves. And yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to make them as close or as far apart as you want. Okay, so you just stick them in there like that and just keep building your shelves up how you want them. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video right now. I am going to put the rest of the inserts in. I want to make sure they're kind of level because we don't want them all cockeyed, right? And I can't do that quickly on camera. I don't want to waste your time. So I'm going to pause here And I am going to insert my 100 set of Cali Arts in here. And then I also have some thinner markers. And we're going to see how many fit on each one of these shelves and about how many markers we can fit in here. Okay, so I'm going to be back in a minute and I'm going to have this filled up and we'll see if we have any room left over. I think I'm also going to go over and grab a couple of Tombow markers because they're much longer. We're going to see if long pens fit in here too. Okay, so I will be right back. All right, folks, I am back. Now, I did this in a very big hurry, so if I wanted to do it really nicely, I would go back, readjust these shelves a little bit. But let me show you what I did. Okay, so I have my 100 set of Cali Art markers in here. Then I have my 30 set of Shuttle Art fine point markers, my 30 set of Shuttle Art extra fine markers. I did fit in a bunch of the Tombows, but I did run out of the spacer shelves. Whoops, pushing these out of order. They'll stay, maybe I should take one of those out. They'll stay in place much better with another shelf on top, of course. Okay. So I fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Cali Art markers across. So that's 15 of the big markers, big alcohol markers. My Shuttle Arts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of those. And notice I even left the rest of this Cali Art shelf is empty. So you could continue on here with another set of alcohol markers, which is what I think I'm going to do in here. I think for a change, I'm going to put 2 sets of alcohol markers in one case so that if I don't have the color from one set, I can utilize a color from another set of alcohol markers. I know many of you cross over between your different types of pencils in the same picture. Many of you cross over between different brands of alcohol markers in the same picture. I just never do because I just get out one case of markers. I don't want to have 2 cases of markers out here. Well, this is going to alleviate that problem. I fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of the ultrafine Shuttle Arts. These are the exact same size, very similar to Sharpies. So if you want to put Sharpies in here, okay, these are the same size of the fine and the ultra fine because they're identical to Sharpies, just a little bit cheaper. I did a review on these also. So yeah, and then as far as Tombows, because I have this kind of at an angle, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 of the Tombows. And guess what, folks? When you put the backpack down and you want to zip it up, the Tombows do fit. So you just re-zip up the backpack with all your markers in. Let me get around to the front. Kind of hard to do when I'm sitting here. Okay, so your backpack is all zipped up. You do also have a pocket on the front, which there's plenty of room in here. It actually comes out a ways. So there's plenty of room in here for spare things. Again, maybe water brush pens, maybe other markers, writing markers, fine line, you know, whatever you don't have inside the backpack. Okay. And then again, we have our backpack straps back here. And then when you pick it up, it's actually not that heavy. Wow. Okay. Wow. I am amazed. I am amazed. Holy cow. And I think when I would store it, I would store it either this way because then your markers are going to be facing down. But we don't like to store our dual tip markers horizontally or vertically, do we? So I think it would be a good idea to maybe store this backpack on its side so that your markers are vertical. I'm sorry, so that they're horizontal. I know most of us like to store our alcohol dual tip markers horizontally and not vertically, so that the ink does not settle to one tip or the other, because I hardly ever use my chisel tip. Wouldn't bother me if, you know, the ink went down to the fine tip. That's about the only tip I use anyhow. So I may just store my backpack straight up and down like this. Actually, straight up and down, what am I thinking? Straight up and down like this is horizontal. You wouldn't want to tip it on the side. Brain fart. Okay, so then you would open it back up when you're ready to color. And this corner is snug. Oh, it's because the backing, that hard backing, is up into that corner. Like I said, I'm gonna have to redo this backpack a little bit nicer because I tipped it on its side. Now these markers, like I said, would stay in place much nicer with another insert on the top. It's going to hold them into place because the entire rest of the case is just perfect. And that's even, like I said, with tipping it on its side, everything stayed into place nicely. Tip, if you are going to do this, much easier to place your shelves if you lay down your markers first. Place the shelf right on top of the markers. Put your next row markers in, put your next shelf in. Don't try to put all the shelves in first and then place your markers in. Worked much easier this way. So lay your bottom row of markers in. Now I am not sure exactly what this is for. It's a magnetic closure and I haven't figured out. I put it on top of this here next one because it was on the bottom and then you couldn't put markers over the top. So I haven't quite figured out what this little magnetic closure is for yet. I'm going to have to look into that. It may say something on the description for the, you know, where I found it on Amazon. But again, I will link this down below. This is really nice and padded. So the whole front thing is really heavily padded, so your markers are not going to get damaged. I am going to be taking all these Tombos and things back out. I don't want to store my Tombos in here. I have that nice Tombow case, but I went ahead and I threw everything in here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm all going to put in here. I'll be pulling out probably this, well, I may leave this 100 set in here, but I may also put my 180 set in here. I don't know. I do like the big art bin case that I just put my 180 set of Cali Arts markers in. So I think, now that I think about it, I'm going to leave those in there, but I may put, I don't know, a couple of my smaller sets all together in one backpack, and that will eliminate a number of different cases that I have sitting there over on my shelves. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I think this is a neat idea. I am going to take these Tombos back out, but it is good to know that these extra long markers fit in here also, because there are not just the Tombos that are long, there are a number of scrapbooking type pen or markers that are this long too. What are they called? Marvy or something is another brand. So I'm going to take these Tombos back out. I'll have to get them back in order according to my color chart. So yeah, again, this is what it looks like, partially filled. I did not receive the additional inserts yet from the company, and I contacted them a while ago, so I'm going to recontact them. I think another couple of inserts is about all you're going to be able to fit in here anyhow, and then maybe on the top you could put maybe little pads of paper or something because of the angle of the top of the backpack. you're not going to be able to put too many more in here. But yeah, there's still going to be room up in here above the shelves to put some things. So boy, you talk about a lot of storage in one case. It ends up not being that heavy at all. The backpack itself is very lightweight. When I picked this up with all these markers in, it was not that heavy at all. I expected it to be a lot heavier, and it's not. So, oh, I'm so glad I got this. Yeah, I'll have to take a gander at all my other markers, and I may actually be getting another one of these. So, alrighty, that's enough of that deliberating. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this demo of this new type of marker storage, or yeah, any type of storage. Pencils, fine liners. You could probably fit a whack-a-ton number of fine liners across here, right? So maybe you want some alcohol markers. Maybe you want all of your Arteza Everblends and a lot of your Arteza fine liners. You know, have this all as an Arteza backpack. Hey, that's an idea too. I'm coming up with all kinds of ideas. Okay, well, again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining me in on this experiment. I think it was successful. So if you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I put out additional videos. I hope everybody's having a great day, and as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.